Good morning, church. It's almost 3 in the morning, and I've been stirred by the Spirit. I have an important meeting, my husband and I, this morning at 11, and I've been kind of fighting prayer because, when we're worried or we're fearful or we're anticipating not knowing how something's going to turn out, it's real easy for us to make judgments that aren't true. It's easy for us to assume that we know something that we don't know. It's even easy to think, hey, I'm being led by the Lord to do this, and we could be wrong on all accounts. So Jesus Christ himself taught the people that he talked with in Jerusalem. He was giving them a new way of thinking, a new mindset. And he said, don't judge or you too will be judged. And he said, the measure you give, the measure you're going to get back. Well, when he's talking about that, he's not talking about judging sin, because the Apostle Paul wrote that we are to judge sin in the church and that we have to address it, so it doesn't spread like gangrene. But what Jesus is talking about is a lot of us can perceive what we think about someone. We can see their patterns. We can see their spirit even sometimes if you have that gift. We can see their flaws and we can see the good too. But what we can't see is the heart. God is the only one that can judge the motives and the intentions of the heart, even our own. So what I try to do, instead of anticipating how something's going to turn out, because that's my nature, to want to try to control everything and make sure it turns out the way I want it to turn out, is God said that when we have his Holy Spirit, he lives inside us and he loves. Jesus is love. Greater is he who lives in me than he who lives in the world. Well, how do we apply that? That means if I want to please God, because I'm flawed, because I have sin, because I've been forgiven a lot of sin, just the same as anybody else, that I need to give my brother or sister a break. Because a lot of times I have found that people don't even mean or understand that they've hurt me or offended me. A lot of times we act in ignorance, and we need to give each other grace and a break like Jesus did us on the cross. He said, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they're doing. And if we approach every situation and we understand, yes, we have to have discernment and we have to have wisdom, but we also, most importantly, have to have love, the love of the Father in us. We love because he first loved us. So when we approach any situation, let's make sure we're going with love intentional, to tell the truth in love. Not harsh, not blunt, not without a filter, but to be considerate of the other people's feelings. Tell the truth, be real, but be gentle about it, just like Jesus. In his name